Good morning, everyone. We will start our activity with an opening prayer to be led by Ms. Rosaline Chan.
Let us all bow down our heads
and place ourselves in the holy presence of God. In the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Almighty God, Creator of heaven and earth, we praise you for watching over us, your people, in these perilous times. Thank you for allowing us today to meet and find ways to share our speakers' research even in the midst of this COVID-19 crisis. We are truly grateful for giving us our current technology, which has aided us at this time of pandemic. May our speaker be blessed as he continues to bring his expertise and knowledge to people everywhere. Bless those who join us, that they may be able to be the vital information from this timeline. May all those who listen go out and spread what we learn to bring hope and healing to everyone. Always in the name of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, we pray. Amen. Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Good morning to everyone. Um, Good morning to our guests who are physically present, composed of the deans of the different colleges, as well as the professors from the political science of the um, political science teachers from the social sciences department at university. So for the information of everyone, this is the second of the series wherein we invited our researcher to present his research output. The first series was done in January 18, 2020. That was before the pandemic. And his research was entitled Disaster, Discipline, Drugs, and Duterte, Emergence of New Moral Subjectivities in Post-Sri Lanka Latent. So the first bus session was attended by the different graduate students of Holy Name University as well as selected faculty members. But because of the pandemic, we only have very few invitees this morning, but this is available online, live via Facebook and YouTube. So I would like to extend our good morning to all our viewers out there. So to proceed, to formally welcome everyone and to give a brief statement of purpose, I give you the chair of the Social Sciences Department of the College of Arts and Sciences of Holy Name University. May I give you Dr. Federico B. Tico.
Paris-born scientist, Maria Sklodowska-Curie, also known as Marie Curie, the first woman to be awarded the Nobel Peace Prize for Physics in 1903, the first person to win two with the 1911 Nobel Peace Prize for Chemistry, and so far, the only person to win a Nobel Peace Prize in two different scientific fields once said, and I quote, "Nothing in life is to be feared. It is only to be understood. Now is the time to understand more so that we may fear less." Ladies and gentlemen, dear Holy Neighbors, good morning. It is a privilege and an honor to have with us this morning a political scientist who will share his analytical reflections about the social phenomena that confront us today. With a pandemic that threatens all of us, we face a number of uncertainties causing us to fear for the unknown. However, according to Marie Curie, such fear should not limit our desire to understand the unknown, because once we unravel the entire dimension of it through research, then we may fear less. The current pandemic is showing us the essential role of research to address and mitigate this global issue. The current pandemic is showing us the essential role of research to address and mitigate this global issue. Different biomedical researches are highlighted in order to develop pharmaceutical interventions such as efficient treatment and vaccine for COVID-19. But as the global health crisis requires large-scale interventions, different insights from the social perspective are also necessary to align the initiatives of our government leaders with the recommendations of scientists and public health experts. The use of social science research as part of our pandemic response will ensure that the government rules and policies being put forward by our government leaders are morally grounded and socially fair. Social analysis can provide guidelines deemed ethical, especially in the implementation of strict pandemic response measures, such as lockdowns and quarantines. In effect, relevant information from the point of view of a social scientist will give us a moral compass that would promote effective leadership skills and provide social support to the general public as we struggle through this crisis. Today, we are fortunate to have this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to listen to the in-depth analysis of Dr. Wataru on President Duterte's disciplinary quarantine. It is therefore with great excitement that I welcome you all to this research presentation entitled Duterte's Disciplinary Quarantine, How Immoral Dichotomy Was Constructed and Undermined. Thank you and good morning once again.
Thank you, Dr. Ticong, for that very comprehensive statement of purpose. Before I will introduce to you our research presenter, I would like to inform everyone that you can send your private message, you can send your questions to our private message, Holy Name University Official and Holy Name University in YouTube. So questions or comments, you may do so while the presentation is ongoing. And secondly, if you want to have a copy of the presentation, you may email us or send us a private message also so that we can email the file to you. Okay. Our research presenter is a native of Japan. He completed his bachelor's degree in political science from the School of Political Science and Economics of Waseda University. His master's degree and doctorate degree in social and cultural studies were both completed in Kyushu University. He was also a special student of the College of Science and Philosophy of the University of the Philippines. Over the years, he worked as a visiting research fellow of the Third World Center of the University of the Philippines, Diliman. He worked as a researcher of the Global Center of Excellence program of the Department of Letters of Kyoto University, and he eventually became an assistant professor in the Institute for Research in Humanities in the same university. Thereafter, he worked as an associate professor of the Graduate School of International Development of Nagoya University. In 2014, he was a visiting lecturer of De La Salle University. He has numerous research publications, wherein at least 8 are English publications and 19 are Japanese publications. In addition, he has 1 Japanese translation. Given his vast work experiences and his passion for research, he was able to reap 3 awards. The 35th Award for the Promotion of Studies in Developing Countries, the 30th Ohira Masayoshi Memorial Award, and the 6th, the Most Excellent Paper by the Japan Association of Asian Studies. In summary, our presenter is an ethnographer, a political scientist, and a Philippine studies expert currently working on the anarchist social orders that marginalized people mutually create against the official order of the state and market. He is currently an associate professor of the Graduate School of International Development of Nagoya University and a visiting fellow of Holy Name University. I am privileged to introduce to you our research presenter, Dr. Wataru Kusaka. A big hand, please.
Madam Lutas, sa inyong tanan. Daghang salamat sa katagong mo ang opportunity sa among presentation. Well, thank you so much, Professor Ticom, for your kind introduction. Actually, the pandemic has frustrated lots of my dreams. Collaborative work with HEU faculties. I was so much frustrated by this pandemic. I was about to conduct collaborative research with the HEU faculties, but it was not realized. So I was frustrated, so I thought maybe I need an outlet to express my frustration. I started writing on this pandemic, reflecting my own experience and observation. So this study is, I initially wrote an opinion article to Rapra, which is titled, "Can We Beat the Coronavirus with Discipline?" Then, lead editor of Philippine Studies, Academic Journal of Ateneo Manila University, found this piece interesting, so she asked me to contribute more academic papers to the journal. So today's presentation is based on this manuscript of the Philippine Studies. Okay, so fortunately or unfortunately, since 19th of March, I have experienced a style lockdown, one of the most stringent and longest regulation in the world. Based on our work in data, the Philippines has imposed the most stringent and longest lockdown than other countries. So followed by China and India. So we have to praise ourselves. We have endured this. Right? So I argue that this strict lockdown can be best understood as Duterte's disciplinary quarantine, premised on a moral dichotomy between good students abiding by the government's strict regulations and undisciplined evil others who are asawa. Sabi saya, Badrongo. Yes, Badrongo. I was surprised to see Badrongo in fish market. Badro DI. So then, based on my participant observation, I described how Filipinos or Bocolanos have undermined the moral dichotomy through creating new utility to survive the pandemic and strict regulations. Okay. So first question is that why did Filipinos abide by the quarantine? What initially interested me was that many Filipinos, Bocolanos, were bluntly abiding by strict quarantine and calling for discipline. This was It seemed to me in stark contrast to popular discourses, such as self-deprecatory claims that Filipinos are undisciplined and do not know how to follow rules, and also academic argument that Philippine state is too weak to regulate society. So why are Filipinos seeming to accept the rigid rules despite great inconvenience? Di ba maraming diskurso na walang disiplina mga Pinoy, pero may disiplina para mga Pinoy, no? Susunod. Sabi ko lang, bakit ba yun? Yun ang my first question. So this is SWS survey. So 84% of people supporting strict stay-at-home measures. Only 15% oppose. It's too much imposed burden for people. So my hypothesis, I was able to think of several hypotheses. One is a strong fear of being infected with the virus prompted them to follow quarantine rules. Considering worry about catching the disease was much greater in the Philippines than UK, Australia, and US. Mas takot para mga Pinoy kaya sa ibang tao, sa ibang bansa. I suppose this reflects their concern to the fragile medical system in the country and the limited coverage of the patients by fifths. So if you are the COVID, this virus is not only physically but also economically deadly for the Filipinos. Kaya mas takot mga Pilipino. Makasya lang, kahit na magkaroon ka ng COVID, you can be healed at a good hospital. Diba? It's a very big difference, I think. Kaya mga Japan, mga Japanese ngayon walang disiplina. Naglabas, ilaw, infected. Like that. So, second hypothesis that many Filipinos express nationalism to save the country in the crisis through such initiatives and providing resources to impoverished people, helping frontline medical workers, and supporting the government's quarantine by staying at home. It's not only it's not to avoid personal infection, but also it's kind of expression of nationalism to save the country. Third, economic growth since the mid-90s, mid-2000s. The rentals from OFWs and state relief programs may have helped the poor somehow survive the predicament of being produced from work for months. And lastly, the strengthened military and police surveillance, which was felt through an increased number of checkpoints and frequent patrolling by persons in uniform, forced people behave and follow quarantine rules. I think these kind of hypotheses may partially explain why Filipinos abide by the quarantine. I like to argue that the aggressive call for discipline or disciplina from the state and society pressured Filipinos to abide by the regulations. Many local governments declared even stricter quarantine rules than national government did, from which I sense not only the local chief executives' concern for the public, but also their ambition, perhaps inspired by the Duterte, to grant strong leadership in disciplining people. As a viral video in which a soldier demanding quarantine offender to do 50 jump squats represented, that quarantine's purpose seemed to be disciplining the passerby or how heavy rather than confining the virus. I don't know if you have watched this. Napanood? So, it seems to me nonsense. Is it a media to confront against a virus? Because I was shocked to see this. So one was a mask, so can we beat the virus with spotting? So the corpus display is very much prioritized than more scientific approach. That's a point I like to make. The epidemiological merits of some regulations seem to be dubious, such as banning liquor for household consumption.